officials for this contest, your timekeeper will be Phil Morris, MBE, and your referee in charge of the action is David Mulholland. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner and wearing the white and gold shorts. He weighed in at 10 stone, 6 pounds and 13 ounces. He comes to the ring with 37 professional contests to his name, and he comes to us from Christchurch, Dorset, Stefan, the Wasp, Vincent. And his opponent fights out of the red corner and wears the white and red. He weighed in at 10 stone, 5 pounds and 1 ounce, and he comes to the ring unbeaten as a professional with 4 wins against no losses, with one of his wins coming by way of knockout. From Salford, Lancashire, please welcome Yousif.
Alright boys, all know the rules. Watch the heads in close, watch the low blows, protect yourselves at all times. Most of all, obey my commands at all times. It's good.
So welcome to our third fight of the evening between Yousif, Sub-Zero, Saeed in the red corner and Stefan, the Wasp, Vincent in the blue corner. I'm joined tonight, so myself, Mike Gormley, joined with James Moorcroft.
I commentated on Yousif's last fight and I was very, very impressed with him. I thought he was very, very good. He set about his opponent, he got him out of there in the second round, and I thought, this guy could be special, I really do think he can be.
Yeah, I was part of the coaching team at Bridgewater Salford when Yousif was there, basically, under the tutelage of Lee Whitehead. Obviously Lee not here tonight, in hospital, just recovering after a hip operation, so get well soon, Lee.
Speedy recovery. At
the moment, we're just waiting for the lights to come on. We've had a bit of a problem with the lights.
So we can please have the lights brought up.
Not sure what's going on there, so apologies for the delay at home. I'm sure you're all excited to see this one.
Moving back to Stefan Vincent, I've never seen much of this guy, mate. Have you seen him?
I've seen him, and the nickname the Wasp. He's like a wasp.
I've never seen him.
He's an awkward character.
In what way will he come forward?
His style. It's just his style. He's he throws shots from awkward angles. That's the way he moves. He's one of them in the you needs him club, basically.
Well, to be fair to you, I think that's what Yousif needs. Like I say, I watched him take his opponent out clinically and very well in his last fight in the second round, and I was very impressed with him. I thought, like I've just said, I thought this guy could go far. He's very special, but like you say, we've got a guy. He's got 2 odd boots on here, one black one, one white one. So, you know, he's here to be awkward, and I can see it.
That's confidence, isn't it? You know, when you do things like that, you can see a bit of confidence.
And he's got a white sock and a black sock on as well. So
yeah. You know the guy is in his 38th fight tonight, and he only turned pro in June 23.
Wow.
So he's been a busy guy.
As I can see, he's got Stephen Vendel in his corner as well, which is a big one.
Yeah.
I once fought a guy who was trained by Stephen Vendel, a very nice man in Jake Best. They come from Dorset, just like this Stefan guys come down, so they've come a long way to fight for this fight.
Well, they certainly travelled, so
I'm guessing he's up for it. The Wasp. I'm just seeing it.
Yeah, the Wasp.
I do like Yousif though. I really do like him.
Yeah, he's a really cool character, Yousif. Yeah, very controlled, got a great style, very relaxed. You know, he can throw all the shots in the book.
I don't know. Is this Yousif's first planned 6-round fight tonight, or has he? Was he 6 rounds last time when he did get his guy out with a TKO in the second round?
I think. I'm not too sure, to be honest with you. I should have researched that, James. I think it's actually his first 6 rounds tonight. I'm pretty sure it is.
It probably makes sense, to be fair. 4 rounders, and then you move on to 6s, don't you? But
yeah. You know, and he's got the quality to be able to do that. He's a fit kid. He lives the game. He lives clean. Doesn't drink, smoke, and as far as I know, no other bad habits, no other vices.
He does look very awkward, the Wasp. I'll be honest to you, he's jumping out of the way of things, he's moving, he's very like erratic with everything he does.
Yeah, he's very unpredictable.
Exactly that, mate. I feel like Yousif's just collecting a bit of data here. He's just trying to understand where this guy's moving, what he's doing, and he's doing it very well, Yousif. He's understanding where he's at. He's drawing the feints out of the Wasp. He's tiring his nervous system down. He really is.
Yeah, very, very slick, Yousif. Great movement. I've seen Vincent, cause a lot of kids more problems than he is doing tonight, but I think he's a bit wary of Yousif Saeed, of his style. He's a bit unsure what to do.
Yeah. I think with the style that the Wasp is bringing, I do believe that in a few more rounds' time he's going to slow right down, to be fair. I think he's moving far too much, and Yousif's just kind of luring him into a false sense of security here. He handled that round very well. Great first round from Yousif.
Yeah, I think like you said, a few more rounds. The way Yousif Saeed's making Vincent work and move around and stay away from his shots, probably get a little bit tired, and then Yousif may catch up with him a little bit better later on. Yeah,
and I've been around Alex Matvienko quite a lot. He's one of the best guys in boxing, Alex, and like I say, Yousif's got a great coach in his corner, and Alex will be giving him the utmost right information going forward in this fight, I know.
Round two. Stop boxing.
Been very patient, Yousif Saeed, just looking to pick those accurate shots.
Yeah, it's a good fight. Listen, like I said, we've just been saying we got some really good coaches in the corner on this fight. We've got Alex Matvienko in one corner, Steve Bendel in the other, world champion, British champion. So we can see we'll have to see what they both implement into this game.
As you can see there, Vincent moves quite well, just staying out of range. Obviously got a clip with a shot there, but his footwork's quite good. He's all over the place. He's pretty hard to pin down.
He's moving, like we say, he's moving very well, but to me it just seemed a little bit erratic, and I think over the distance of 6 rounds, Whether he can keep up with it, I don't know, but I just believe with the pace he's setting and the movement he's moving, he might just slow down a little bit towards the end of this fight. A great body shot in there from Yousif. He's been very patient. I like the way he's moving, this guy. I like to see Yousif do that because the Wasp here is he's running around and he's out to it. Well, once Yousif gets to him and he's in front of him, he's just laying his hands going, and I believe that's what you need to do with these kind of guys.
He's actually got 2 wins on his record, Vincent. He won his first fight against Naeem Ali, and he also had a win with Grand Central in Liverpool, which we commentated on that one in Liverpool over James Francis. I think Francis wasn't switched on that night and he just couldn't quite work Vincent out. But Saeed, you know, seems to be in control at the moment. Still hasn't quite pinned Vincent down, you know, to the extent where he can let a flurry of shots go. But as you said, James, you know, it might be a few more rounds yet till he catches up with him and Vincent actually slows down.
Yeah, he looks okay in the corner there. He looks okay in the corner, Stefan. I do like the way that Yousif's going about this though. It's, like we say, he's a very tough cookie to pin down, this Stefan, so you know, maybe Yousif start building on that.
Round 3.
A little bit of extra Vaseline on the shoulder there for the shoulder nudges. Don't know if that came off Saeed's corner or if it's off Vincent's gloves maybe.
Well played, great shots from Yousif. Like we said, once he gets there, he's laying his hands going. I really do like that.
Yeah, he's got very fast hands.
Yes,
he's a very
right.
slick kid.
Jab into that body, it's an absolute lovely shot and a sick enough to go with that. And again. Well done, Yousif. That's what I like to see. He's struggling to pin him down because he's jumping everywhere. When he gets there, Yousif is laying his hands going. He's doing some damage.
Yeah, and again with those body shots, it's harder to avoid the body shot, isn't it? Because you can move your head out of the way, you can slip, but it's hard to move the body out of the way. So it's a little bit more of a target, which makes sense.
I feel like Alex Matvienko in the corners told Yousif to drop to the body here because I'm not seeing many shots go into the head. He's hitting the body so good, it's well, very good. The jab to the body, the backhand to the body, straight shots, they're lovely, absolutely lovely. And again, and again.
You normally say, you know, when you get these away fights and you're thinking there must be a nightmare to fight, but imagine if you were Vincent and you're fighting Yousif, you know, because Yousif's so slick, he's so awkward to hit.
Yeah. Well, like I say, after commentating on Yousif's last fight, I watched him blow his opponent out there in 2 rounds, and he did it in great fashion. The first round was amazing, the second round he got him out of there. So, you know, if this goes all the way now, I think he'll do Yousif the world of good. You know, 6 rounds under his belt against a very tough opponent, sets him up for a bigger fights going forward. Good round, good round.
Yeah, I mean, both guys still lively after 3 rounds. You can see that. I mean, Saeed in the corner there. Doesn't even look out of breath, looks well in control, nice and relaxed. Vincent pretty similar. He's done it 38 times, so he's an experienced kid in such a short space of time.
You're right, it's his job and he's doing it very well tonight.
Yeah, I mean, well, when I say kid, 34 years of age.
Yeah, he looks older than me and I'm only 32. He looks younger than me and I'm 32. Mike, he doesn't really look out of breath himself and he's throwing himself everywhere.
No. I mean, these kids probably because they're fighting every week.
Round 4.
It's just like a gym session all the time, isn't it?
It's like a sparring session.
They're always conditioned, aren't they?
You're right, mate, you're right. I can hear Alex shouting for the body. They're trying to slow him down. There we go. I like that. When Yousif gets him, he pins him down, he lets his hands go, and I do like that.
Yeah, I think he's come out with a bit of venom this round. Yousif Saeed.
I think that's what he needs to do in fights like this. Someone who's willing to jump around for the 6th round. Once you get there, you've got to let yourself go.
What I like about him now, you know, Saeed, he's sitting down on his punches a little bit more. From his amateur experience, he was quite a lively kid, as you can see, fast hands, fast feet, never really sat down on his punches.
Yes.
Once you trap Vincent on the ropes there, he lets some big shots go, some nice combinations.
I will be honest to you, Mike, I'm seeing the Wasp slightly slow down a little bit here now. Like I was saying, I felt like the back end of the rounds he was just going to start slowing down with his erratic behaviour, but as we can see now, he's feeling that pace, I think, now. I really do. Saeed's done a good job of dragging him into these late rounds here.
Yeah, I think Yousif took the sting out of his tail now.
He has, mate.
Seems to be.
Here we go. That was a fantastic uppercut. What a great shot that was. I think if Yousif sticks it on him here now, he's going to make a very tough night for Stefan here. That's a lovely body shot again from Yousif.
He's definitely up with tempo now, Yousif.
I feel like Stefan's a little bit in the headlights here, as we say. He's kind of staying in a little bit too long. That jab's amazing. And again.
Yeah, I think what Vincent's got to be careful of if he gets a bit too game for his own good and starts opening up.
Yes,
because he's going to start getting caught with some nice clean shots.
All I could say is that Vincent needs to get back on his back foot like he's been doing all fight. But I do believe he's kind of done what he's had to do. He's back on his back foot now. But you know, it's a long 3 minutes. I think he's got to him in this round, and I think he's going to sit down on his stool now, Stefan, and realise that he's in a fight now.
Yeah, and I think he's got to sort of now assess what he's got to do for the next 2 rounds to kind of survive, really.
Yes, he does. And all I can see from this, for me, for the next round, is he's going to come out and he's really going to put it straight on him here now, because I think Alex as a coach will know that he's feeling it, this guy, he really is feeling it, but they're both in it, they're both still in it, and it's a great fight.
I think it's a massive opportunity to get another stoppage on his record now. You know, he's only had one previously, like you said, in his last fight. And I think you know, if everything goes his way in the next round, he could get Vincent out of there.
I think so as well, Mike. I was going to say, it does look like it's going that way. I think Vincent might just be leaving his head in there a little bit too long.
Round 5.
Yeah, Yousif's still looking fresh. I think he's got more gears to go through yet.
I'm looking at Stefan Vincent here. He's only been stopped 6 times in his 35 losses, so you know he's a tough guy. So to get him out of here tonight would be a fantastic statement for Yousif.
You know, if you look at the averages in 38 fights in 2 years, you're talking 3 fights a month, and that's he's been stopped 6 times as well. So he's had a respite in those fights. Do you understand? So he's been a really busy kid. He's probably fighting every 10 days or so. You know, it's fantastic going. And he's still giving value for money. You know.
Seems like he's got a little new lease of life, to be fair, in this round. He's bouncing around like the first. To be honest, he's playing all the tricks in the book now, Stefan. You know, dropping really low, coming up on the back of him. I think he can see the finish, to be fair now. There we go.
Nice overhand right there.
Again, follow up on that.
Step back. Step back.
Yeah, just getting a little bit sloppy now. If you just tell him to tidy it up a little bit. Bit of a clash of styles.
Like you said, we see Stefan pulling out all the tricks in the book. He's holding on when he needs to. He's holding on just enough, just long enough for the ref to say break.
Yeah, I think it's Vincent who's holding, and Yousif's trying to push him off.
Yeah.
And it just looks off on both sides, similar to that one again there.
There we go. That's what I was wanting to see. You know, when Vincent's trying to take that break, just push on him again. It's been a fantastic performance from Yousif, I think, against a very tough operator who, you know, he's not really wanted to engage all night, to be honest.
Yeah, no, tough round that one for Vincent, 5th round. So again, a little bit messy from Yousif, but that was all down to Vincent, I think, trying to hold.
It has been a fight of 2 styles, hasn't it? You've got one fighter who wants to adopt the erratic back foot, and you've got Yousif who's coming forward trying to miss shots, draw the lead, and then capitalise on that. So you know, I think it's a really good learning fight for Yousif. I watched him take his opponent out in very, very good form last time and good style. So you know, a good 6 rounds in the bank tonight. I think he's going to push him onto them big fights and titles very soon for this lad. He's very good.
Out for the 6th and the final round.
I would like to see Yousif just set about him a bit now, you know, end this fighting style in good style, just like he's doing now, to be honest.
Yeah, you can see though when Yousif gets a little bit close, Vincent straight away wraps his arms round Yousif's body and stops him from working.
Stefan's started to complain now. You can tell he's been on that circuit for a good 2 years and 38 fights, like you're saying. He's starting to complain. He's using all the tricks. He's holding on tight. He knows not to touch, but hold on as well at the same time, so the ref won't break it up. So, no, a great learning fight for Yousif. Great learning fight, and again, great shot. A really do think Yousif's got a bright future. I said that last time I watched him. He's ingrained that in me as well.
Yeah, I think it's a valuable 6 rounds in the bank for him. Obviously, if it goes to 6 rounds, Vincent's doing a quite good job to make sure he gets through the 6 rounds at the moment.
It's tough. It's one of them things. I know. I believe the better fighter, the more fighter coming with more ambition, is Yousif so much better. So walk onto Yousif's fast shots. He's coming with counter shots. I think someone's going to walk onto that. He'll play up to Yousif's hands a lot more.
Yeah, he's obviously going to learn from this fight, isn't he? You know, how to avoid being held, things like that. You know, not having to rough it up, having a little bit more control inside.
I believe Stefan's certainly earned his money tonight. He's been there right to the end. I think he's going to escape this one.
You see referee Dave Mulholland there getting a little bit frustrated with both the fighters.
When they come on the clinch, Yousif just doing his best to break away and let his shots go, but he's not being allowed. Sounds like he's got a few in here tonight as well, Yousif. Like I said, Steve was saying he's done well on tickets tonight. It's going to be a very busy show, and so it should be. These fights tonight have been very good, and we've only just getting started.
Yeah, 3rd fight in, and all 3 fights really have been competitive.
Definitely, Mike, definitely. A valuable 6 rounds to Saeed here, Yousif. It's very valuable 6 rounds. It'll do him the world of good going forward.
Yeah, I think those last couple of rounds, I think it's more down to Vincent being tired, you know, holding on.
Yeah.
He made the fight look a little bit messy.
Right.
Obviously, Yousif couldn't get his shots off properly, and he ended up getting involved in a little bit of messy work. But again, all experience, isn't it?
It is, mate. It is, and like we said, going forward, these fair play, these guys like Stefan, they create fighters like Yousif, like myself. We need to go through these experiences to move on to the better fights, because when you get there, there's no turning back. You've got to just go with it and go with it. So the valuable experience that they can gain from these fights, and these next couple of fights for Yousif moving forward, they'll pay dividends down the line for sure.
Yeah, no, obviously you've got to give credit as well to Vincent. You know, good journeyman, tough journeyman. And we go on to fight another day, probably next week again. Looking at his record, he's a busy lad.
Yeah,
he's got a few quid in the bank.
He's got a lot of money in the bank, I'm guessing. And I'm looking at him now. He's got a wash down front of his boxing shorts. So I don't know what that's all about. Last time I seen that was on what's the film called now? Dirty Grandpa.
Is that a wash?
It's a wash down his pants.
Yeah, a lot of these journeyman away fighters, whatever you want to call them, the characters.
Ladies and gentlemen, please show your appreciation for both boxers. After 6 rounds of boxing, we go to David Mulholland's scorecard, which reads 60 points to 54 points in favor of your winner from Salford, Yousif Sub-Zero Saeed.
Well, it's come to an end, Mike. It's been great to be back back at the boxing now, especially at this side of the ropes for once. But yeah, thank you very much, Mike, and hopefully be back here again soon, mate.
Okay, James, thanks for your company, mate. Take care.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.